Hello, welcome to Lori's DIY Life. This is Lori. So, today's Mixed Media Monday, yay, my favorite day. Um, and I wanted to get into like foiling without a foil machine because honestly, I do not have one of those machines, where you get it hot and then you send it through the um, die cut machine. I don't have one. I don't have room for one. I don't think I would use it enough. So I don't see it being worth the investment. But there's other ways to do foiling. And I just thought, let's see if we can figure this out. So I'm just going to run through some of these things real quick. First of all, let's start with the papers that look like foil. This is probably not the best example. I have some really, really thin, like almost metally looking sheets. I couldn't find them right now. I mean, I've got to redo my whole craft room at this point. But, anyways, I couldn't find them, and I don't know where they are, but they're definitely like a metallic. And I've got my drink, so my throat with my allergies and stuff right now. I'm going to be drinking, and this could be a longer video. So I am going to be drinking. But anyways, an easy way to start with foiling is paper. And um, let me just get a die out here, and just a small one, just to give you an idea. Uh, I should already have this out, but it is what it is. So here we go. So whatever you want to be metallic-y or foiled or whatever, you can just use the paper. And I think everybody has some kind of a, like I know you can get them. Spellbinders has really nice ones. Tonic, Crafter's Companion, you know, you can get these metallic sheets from a lot of people. This that I'm using right now, this here is super thin, and it's double-sided, and I believe it's Crafter's Companion, but I don't recall when and where and whatever that I got it. But there you go, there's the die cut, and it's pretty, and it's simple, and it's easy. Not an easy way to add, see, look at that leaf, isn't that cute? Not an easy way to add something to a project, if you wanted just a background or something, to have to try to figure out how to cut it. Some people are probably good at it. So if I wanted the edge of this card blank, I would have to cut this really straight and glue it on, and it's probably going to be very obvious that it's been glued on. Let me just give you an example. This is a pearlescent paper. That was not what I wanted to use, but maybe. Here we go. Just some plain white. It's like copy paper, but it's thicker than that. So you'd have to cut it really straight. Or if you wanted it curvy, you just have to be accurate with your cuts. So you could just very easily take. Always want to turn that the other way for some reason. Take it Make sure it's in here straight. Cut it. And then you would have to glue it down. And there it is. And it's pretty. I don't know if this has been opened yet. Obviously not. This is new and I don't believe used theirs before. Oh, that's odd looking, isn't it? Looks like marshmallow. I don't even know if that has a hole in it. It says replace cap when not in use, but this is the only cap I got. Oh no, this, okay. So you just put the glue. I grabbed this because it's tacky glue, and I wanted tacky glue for what we're going to be doing today. Okay. That did not come out easy. And you would just take it and glue it down. And that would be your metallic frame, or whatever you wanted, some this way, some that way, crisscross. You could actually make a paper. And with this, because it's thinner, you could probably get away with that more, make it look more like it actually is part of the paper. And then of course we have the Gilding Flakes, which I love my Gilding Flakes, and we'll be using that. There are rub-ons that you can get that are foil. And these are old. I don't know how well they're going to work. But rub-ons are simple. And they have been around for a long time. And these are just foil rub-ons. And it says Bundle of Joy. That doesn't look very foily to me. I'm trying to figure out if there's a protective coating. Yep. There is. So cut your piece that you're going to use. Usually there is a protective coating, that's why. But I couldn't tell. So then you just take it, stick it on, get something good. A lot of times they'll have like a popsicle stick in there. It's probably actually in here. Yeah. So they put this special tool, right? Popsicle stick. But you don't have to use this. You could use anything. A bone holder or something like that. And all you do is you just rub it. Now I've rubbed the whole thing. I don't know if it's down. You can usually kind of tell. Yeah, it didn't transfer over. So that's not good. This almost seems more like a sticker. You can usually tell it separates from the thing, but this isn't. It hasn't come off at all. Could there be another backing on it? I wouldn't think. Well, they're usually pretty simple to do. I can't think that I had them backwards. Maybe I did. But it still doesn't look like there's a noticeable difference. Oh yeah, there is. No. And it's not going to work that way either. There's got to be. Huh. That's usually all there is to it. Step one, okay. Peel the back. Peel back the transfer. Remember to keep the sheet. Apply the transfer to your and rub and adhere the design. I don't know, it's saying to use both the transfer sheet and the sheet that came off of it and rub, but it is not coming off. And like I said, I believe these are really old, so I don't know. I'm sorry about that, but that's just weird to me. Let's try another sheet. Okay. It says to put them both on. So we'll do that. I don't see why that would make any bit of difference. Because when you rub it, it's going to rub. It says rub gently. No, it's not leaving the sheet. Which is a shame because this is, I mean, you can't even feel none there. But anyways, I'm not going to keep working at this, something that's not going to work for you when I'm trying to go through things. But usually, see, that kind of wanted to, it looks like. They're sticky on it, but it's not. Maybe the paper's too smooth. Maybe the paper's too smooth. Let's try this. Let's try this. Put it on the way you want it. Okay. Gotta make sure it's showing. I'm just rubbing it. I still don't see anything that looks like it's transferring. Let's see. No. It's transferred like sticky stuff, but not. Yeah. It's just not taking the color with it. So I don't know. But anyways, usually transfers work very well. The rub-on. But that is another way. Okay. Another way to do it is metallic markers, right? Because they're easy to get. They're all over. These are the flip markers, and they're a little bit different. And I got these not that long ago, and I haven't really done too much with them. But with a marker, again, you're just going to do... Get that color. Oops. Okay, so you're just going to... do what you want, right? Do a little fake calligraphy here. Now, to me, this one here is more glitter than metallic. But, so you could do that. And you can add that to pattern paper. And if you didn't know, it's a very easy thing to do with the pens. So just fine. I mean, this is orange and these are purple and green, which is kind of weird, but let me say this is like a silver, gold, or something, and I just think that should look foiled right there. Maybe I just think this line here should have a little metallic look to it. And that's the difference, right? There is a little difference between metallic and foiled. But these are good, and these are supposed to change color. See how that went to like a gold from orange to gold. It's supposed to change itself. We aren't supposed to have to do it. I love these. I just haven't done nothing really with them. But I do like them, and I don't know, the feel of them's good, everything. I like them. I don't know why I haven't used them really yet. But we always have those for that metal look. And then, of course, we always have actual foiling. Like I said, I don't have a machine, and I don't intend to get one. I just, for me, it doesn't make sense. So with some of these foils that you get, some of them don't work. Some of them do. And I'm really not real sure which ones work which way, but you can, with some of them, you don't actually have to have heat. You can glue them down, and they will take the foil. I think this one may be one that will work. So you can use tacky glue, and you just put the glue down. This. And let's just do like a squiggly line. And let me take my finger, I guess, and just wiggle it. Now I'm gonna wait for it to get tacky. This is gonna be if you want curves and things, right? But if you just want a straight line, if you just want, and I've done this before on here, if you just want a straight line, and you can use straight lines to make letters. Let's do an H. Okay, any kind of straight line, and then I don't remember if it goes this way. Yeah, it goes this way. It's been a while. You can see where it's taken, and it's gonna hold that down, and I hope you can see it. It's gonna hold that down. That's where it's taken. There it is. There's that foiling. Now, it doesn't have the exact same look, right, as using a foil machine. I'm not gonna lie about that. It really does not have the same look. Now, is this tacky enough? No, it's not even tacky at all. That's supposed to be a tacky glue. There's no tacky to it. Let me see. It doesn't seem to be holding it. That's supposed to be tacky glue. Oh, there's a little spot that took it. Isn't that weird? Did I wait too long? Craft tacky glue. I'm thinking it's not really what we consider, or what I consider tacky glue. To me, tacky glue is the glue that when you let it dry a little bit, it gets super tacky and holds things down. That's what I consider a tacky glue. It's just not tacky at all. See, that up there is pretty dry now already, and it's not tacky. This is not my... I do have tacky glue. I can feel where it is, but it has no hold. So no, I don't think their tacky glue is really tacky. Oh, I guess it did. Some. Not a great job. Let me try it. That's better. Okay, so it's working. And it is a nice fine line. So now this is gonna look a little bit more, uh-oh, see that? Glue was not quite dry. But these tacky glues, when they got the precision point, and let me show you, and I use the same sheet of paper as here. And I'm just gonna get this glue. And I wanna pick a spot where you can see real good. Not gonna lie about this glue. It must take some getting used to or something. I'm worried about it not working. So get a good sheet of it. Like I said, I'm worried now about it not working, but we'll see. And you probably wouldn't want to do this much at one time. You would want to do it in small pieces, so you make sure you're getting it covered the right way. See, some of it was too wet. But look, I mean, I don't know if you can see. I'll try to see. There we go. It just looks a little bit better even than the marker, because it looks more foiled. Now if I take it right now and rub it, it's going to come off because of that glue, which I'm going to have to get a different glue. So you can always do that, and it works with any kind of sticky adhesive like that, where you can just put it on. And it's easy, and if you're like me, like, I don't buy this stuff. I have it because it comes in the mystery bundles and stuff. And you know, that's when it comes with the winter wonderland stuff, so it's all kind of wintry. I don't remember. I think this was for the wings for the dragonflies now that I remember. The next thing is my favorite, of course. And I need, what did I do with it? Oh, I think it's in the other room. Oh, this is the other thing that'll work. backwards. Tape pens. Let me show you. It works just like the double-sided tape. Right. Just put this on, go over it. Now this is probably not the tape pen I would use, but it was what I had handy. So, and you lift it up, look at that. Isn't that nice? I like it. And with a tape pen, not so much this one, but you can kind of see this one. But you can, this one appears to be broke. Well, that's too bad because I wanted to use it for the Gilding Flakes. Which brings me to my next. It's the Gilding Flakes, the favorite, my favorite of all time. I love Gilding Flakes, so pretty. This is the one thing that I have not been able to get work. This is all gold and this is silver, but I have not been able to use these for stamping. But, okay, you saw this is the glue from the pen. And so, we stick the Gilding Flakes on. And I try to just open a little area. Get your Gilding Flakes out. And your pieces can be big or they can be small. Let me see if I can show you the difference. Here, I'll use the bigger pieces and tap them on. Okay. Tap them on. Now when these pieces, hopefully when you brush them off, nice, right? Okay. If we break our pieces into smaller bits and get the smaller pieces, it kind of has a different look. Which is what I prefer, is the different look. I like to use the smaller pieces. Let's see how well that all sticks. We'll try these. Since that other glue doesn't appear to be quite as tacky as I want it to be. But then we have, this is the tape, and look at the difference in the looks. I don't know if I need to bring it closer or not, but see, this is pretty smooth. This is not. It has that little bit of, I don't even know what you would call it, and I don't know, maybe I didn't rub it off, but it's still got a different look to it. Can you see it? And there's that one and that one. Okay. Like I said, I like the smaller pieces better myself. I like this look better than this look. But now, if I can get this pen working, we'll be all right. I love these pins, these fine pins. with the glue because, let me see if I can get that glue going. There we go. So I can write my name. And it doesn't have to be the fine. The other one works good too. I'll show you the reason I like the fine here in a minute. But now we need to wait for it to get tacky. And then I prefer the smaller pieces. So I don't know if I waited long enough or not. Now the Crafter's Companion ones, they come in these really big pieces. And if you want to do something really quick, that makes it easier to be quicker. So I'll just show you with that is tacky glue now. See what I'm saying? It stays tacky until you put something over it. I mean, it eventually dries anyways, I guess, but I'm gonna rub that glue off there. I love Gilding Flakes. They're messy. They'll get everywhere. They will. But look, really. Can foiling be prettier than that? I just don't think so. But, you know, everybody's got their own opinions. And then with these, if I want to add detail to my pattern paper, especially with this pen, it's a very easy thing to do. Just follow where you want the foiling to be. Maybe in these cracks a little bit. Let it get a little tacky. And I'm sure this is not tacky enough. But I'm going to start up here. I'm so glad Crafter's Companion came out with this. They're Gilding Flakes. They give you a good supply of it. And it really doesn't take that much. So I smeared it because I went too fast, but I went too fast because I want to show you. And I don't want to have to sit here waiting forever for it. I know you don't want to sit here waiting forever for it. So just get the flakes on there. These are kind of stuck with glue on them. But wherever it's tacky and there's glue, it's gonna stick. And I love them. Just love them. And you should, I guess, always come in with a sponge and just give it a little extra, just to make sure you got it all off so it doesn't end up leaving. Okay, another thing I want to do, and I don't know if this will work or not, but I wanted to try it just to see, is if I put let's say I put my Gilding Flakes. And now this has to kind of dry. It's not a great idea, is it? While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to try these, but I need a stamp. Real quick, where do I have a stamp? Oh, let me see. I don't think this has even been opened yet. But let's try the flower. And I need a little stamping block. Little one. A little bitty stamping block. It's a rocker block, I believe. So this, we're supposed to be able to put the glue on here. Let me shake it up because I haven't used this in a long time. And this because it just doesn't work for me. I just haven't had any luck with this. But you're supposed to be able to load it on the pad. So it's on the pad. It should soak in some, I would think. It doesn't appear to have soaked in yet. I'll give it a little bit more time and see. Maybe we're not supposed to soak it in, but I'm pretty sure we are. And this has to dry. Just enough to get tacky is all I want. But I made it thicker than I meant to. Now, I don't recall them waiting so long, but so you stamp and then stamp and then wait. Just like this other, you gotta wait for it to get tacky. This just might not get dried enough. I'll put little spikes out like a sun. I don't know why. Spreading the glue, I guess. Because I had more glue than I thought I had on it. What I want to do is try to build up on the flakes. Look at the mess I got on my hands. That's from not letting the glue dry enough and putting it on too soon. Okay, so we got a base down, a base coat. And what I want to do, okay, so you see my base coat's down. I want to build it. I want to stack it. I don't know why I want that, but I've been wanting to do that. So, let's see, that's making it move. So it might not be something I'm going to be able to do ever. Oh, the air conditioner just came on. And it's blowing. You see those big old pieces? They got some huge pieces. Oh, that air conditioning. I'm gonna shut this. The air conditioner won't last that long, I don't think. I hope I got all that glue off of that. Let's see if we get any image off this. Where that's, oh, look there. It worked that time, but look, it's a very small stamp. But it did work that time. Yay. Okay, and then there's this. And this was the one where I'm wanting to build it up. I'm wanting some thickness to it. I don't know why. And this is why I need glue and not a glue pen. This is why I want this tacky glue to work. But see, I don't think it's gonna work because every time I put glue down, it wants to pick up the flakes from underneath. Maybe if I let it dry in between, then it would work. Ugh. It gets thick on my hands, though. All right. Everywhere you put everything. See, that was from that pin when I was getting that pin to work. Ugh, this mess on my hand. Now, did I put Gilding Flakes? I can't remember. Yep. Because the glue wasn't quite dry enough and I smeared it. But you can enhance your paper and make it really pretty. If I just gone along here where it's like cracked and put it, that would have been really pretty. I mean, these weren't too bad either, but it's not the same look. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna have to end this video here. I found that if I go too long, it doesn't upload. So, Gilding Flakes, yay. And, I mean, I just love the Crafter's Companion came up with these Gilding Flakes. And look at the colors. Look at what they did for us. Oh, I couldn't believe how happy I was. Look at the size. Even the small ones. I mean, how nice. But they are bigger flakes. But look how pretty those colors are. I mean, yeah, look. Purple. Look. Blue. We got black. We got green. Look. I mean, and I don't know if it matters about the maker or not. We got gold in, I mean, how many different golds do we have here? That's another blue. So I've got 4 golds. I don't know what color you would call those, if those are, see, this is rose gold, soft rose. So I would call these more a rose than a gold, but pink, midnight mauve. I mean, I just love outer space. I love the Gilding Flakes. And I'm telling you, if they came out with other colors, I'd buy them. Have I used them a lot? It's kind of tough because my videos can't be too long, like this one's getting ready to be. So, anyways, thanks for joining me. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again. Bye-bye now.